A bill making its way through the state legislature now could bring big-time movie productions back to Arizona. Supporters say it would create jobs, bring more money to the state, and be a boost to Arizona's film industry that they really need to compete with Hollywood. Nick Ciletti recently spoke with a Valley Film Studio who tells him this bill could be a make or break for them.
Action.
It's lights, camera, action, the whole kind of thing there.
But there's a lot more than that happening here at Sun Studios of Arizona in Tempe, a full-service production facility that films, edits, and distributes everything from feature films, commercials, even audiobooks.
It's literally the one-stop shop.
So here at Sun Studios, everything is state-of-the-art. It rivals any studio you would see in Hollywood. They can produce music albums here. They can record music videos. They can also produce feature films. They have all the equipment they need, all the people in place. Now they just need the business. Owner Darrin Ramage tells me that business is literally flying over Arizona's head and is going to other states like New Mexico, Louisiana, and Georgia. All because of their blockbuster tax incentive packages for studios. What's that been like for you as a business owner?
It's made it tough.
But now some lawmakers are trying to change that. Under Senate Bill 1708, the state would hand out as much as $150 million in tax credits each year to studios that are willing to ditch Hollywood or any other place and film right here in Arizona. To earn the tax credit, companies would have to film at a qualified studio here in Arizona. If the movie was filmed on location, the pre-production, post-production, and editing would still need to happen in Arizona. And there would also be more tax incentives for using Arizona-based crew members.
The biggest part of it is employment.
Supporters like Darrin say it would help create more film infrastructure like studios to produce even more content. It would also boost other businesses like restaurants and hotels. Not to mention the impact on the job market. It would make that big of a difference.
Massive difference. Massive difference. And I would probably quadruple my team.
We do believe this is bad tax policy.
But some people say the bill would be a box office flop. Opponents worry it would be like cutting a check to Hollywood.
Think of the thousands of small businesses who were shut down during COVID who would love to offset the tax liabilities that they have. While we're busy crafting targeted programs to attract this industry, many of those small businesses will never come back.
And there's a concern the state could actually lose money on the deal, especially in the first few years. But studio owners like Darrin don't see it that way. He says this bill is what studios need to stay alive. Have you had moments in the last 6 years you've owned this company where it's been hard to make ends meet?
Sometimes almost impossible. We're not getting the big business. We're not getting the long-term business. You know, feature film comes in and they're in for a month. It's just not here when we don't have an incentive package.
The bill passed in the Senate with bipartisan support last month and is now being debated in the House. So this is something we will continue to track.